Bashers. Hey, Bashers, it's Dirk. How are you? This audio is. Why does my audio sound crap? I don't know. How are you all today? This Thursday, January 22nd at 5:30 p.m. I'm hoping that Dino can make the show. Usually do it at 5:05, and I didn't want to do it at 6:05. So I hope he's here. Because we miss you, Dino. Hope you're live on the show, my friend. Look who got in here at number one, Nick Brooker. Greetings, Nick Brooker. Happy pre-Friday upvoted, Nick Brooker. Numero uno biatches. Nick Brooker. And salutations, says the benevolent one. Mr. Panel Power. Panel Power, coming back for you. Panel Power. Congratulations to Mr. Brooker. Evening, Panel Power, you legend. He is legendary on this show, as are most of you. Not all, most. Great to have you guys all live. Just a quick update. Went to court this morning. Have to go back in 3 weeks. Legalese, manipulation, deception, crap. It's not fun. Not a great day, but not the worst day. Doing what we got to do. First day with our new attorney. And, it's weird not being the spokesperson. But anyway, that's the story. And, it's just... I cannot wait till this too shall have passed. Please go. Panel Power says, peace. Let's do the peace confetti while we're at it. Thank you. How are you? Nick Brooker has got your EU flag out there. Fantastic. The Ryder Cup of Bashers. Oh, that's very sweet of you. You guys are amazing. Phew, finally, says Raphael. Out on the rock. Raphael sits, he's making a jumper and calling people twits. He's having a drink and he's having a smoke. And we're happy he's here. Dave Fitzsimons. Well done, Nick. Renaissance is here, Julian. We are the producers of our own thinking. Thought is not something that happens to us, but something that we do to ourselves. Indeed, and I will sell no wine before it's time. Incredible. We are the producers of our own thinking. Got to get that shit. And I can't get you out of my head. Yeah, don't let stuff wreck your brain, man. Don't let it rent all the space in your head. It's so true, that old stupid adage that you used to hear all the time. It's crazy town. Crazy town. Oh, my God. James M. First time in months I'm able to watch live from the start of the show. James M. How are you, beautiful one? Handsome man. How are you? $4.99 American dollars. And you look like you've been yachting with this new photograph that you have here. Look at that. Looks very, very super sleek and very cool. He leads a very interesting life. Continental, isn't he? I met him in the flesh. We shared wine and dinner in one of the most beautiful places on Earth, and that is the TWA, former Terminal 5 at John F. Kennedy International Airport, now the TWA Hotel. And what a great place. We had such a nice time. That was really one of the nicest nights I've ever had, meeting somebody who I don't really know, but shares the same passions, and he did not disappoint. Came armed with beautiful timepieces and is sartorially bespoke. He looked amazing, and what a super fella. James M., so grateful, man, that you're here. Let me give you a big bang. Schmack-a-maga, bang, bang, boom. Thank you, James M. Great to have you live on the show. Melly C, the purple one, is here. Hello, the purple one. Happy Friday Eve, Dirk, and all the Bashers. Hope everyone is well. Sending you all positive vibes, and likewise, right back at you. I'm sending you beautiful waves as well. I hope everybody's feeling well, and that your health is good, and that your pets and the people and things that you love are well. Well done, Nick B. Champagne flutes. Julian says, maybe the older you grow and the less easy it is to put thought into action. Maybe that's why it gets all locked up in your head and becomes a burden. This is true. Justice is a big rug. When you pull it out from under one man, a lot of others fall too. Oh, I pray that happens. Because not only, the junk I have to go through with, who, just the news is just so unsettling to me. And, I'm getting so tired of seeing such unrest in the world. Where is the panacea? Where is the beauty of the world? Why can't humanity just? I watched the Mr. Smith with the Senate today, and it was just it was ugly, and it just goes to show me that people who are people double down in their wrongness, and it was really ugly. And every time somebody said something that Jim whatever his name is, Jim, what's his name? See, I can't even remember because his face makes me so angry. Um, he would he objects to everything. And it was just like, here's a person with making communal rational sense. Communal is not a word. And yeah, anyway, I'm just so sick of it all. I just wish people so much more than this. Is that a crime? Is it a crime that I wish that people come together and see and we stop vilifying others, and we see the beauty in our incredible planet that we have here, that we were given this amazing. It's impossible. It's so impossible that with the James Webb telescope, we still haven't been able to find something just like this. There's lots of things out there, as you know, and the math is in our favor, but it's so very far away that we'll never meet any of those, whatever civilizations, be they carbon-based or otherwise. But this beautiful, incredible blue orb that we live in, and that we're able to drink and eat and love and all those things, and see and smell, it's incredible what we have here. And there are just a handful of dickheads that are in control of fucking it all up for everybody. It's just so stupid, isn't it? Carolyn Martin, the times they are a changing. When I was young, I never got Bob Dylan. And man, do I get it now. It's so amazing how when you're young and you like what you like, you're into this band or that music or whatever, and you're closed-minded. And I was like, it was like, oh man, he's terrible. Man, he's a genius. And it took me so long. Well, I've loved him for decades now. But to see the poetry and the wherewithal and all the stuff that made him so very special, Mr. Robert Zimmerman. Incredible. It's like, I'll never forget when Leonard Cohen became famous in the States. He'd been around forever and ever and ever. And it took forever for people. I guess it was Hallelujah that really kind of brought him to the zeitgeist of America. And I remember hearing his voice. It's like Tom Waits, like people love him, and he's so singular. And I get it as an artist. I loved one album he made called Bone Machine. I don't know why I loved, maybe because it was like a little heavier. I don't know. But to open up your horizons is not just true in the arts, music, movies, art, all those things, architecture. It's also important to see how other people see the world. Your friend who's diametrically opposed to everything that you believe in, and likewise, the meeting of the minds, the conversation, the commonality, that's the way, and that was the word I was looking for earlier. That is paramount. Certainly there are a lot of things in life that money won't buy, but it's very funny. Have you ever tried to buy them without money? Money can't buy you love. Yeah, sure. I mean, we all like Rolex and Omega. I love that. The Brits say Omega, the Americans say Omega, and everybody else says Omega. It's very interesting. But if you listen to Reynold Eichelman, he says Omega. And he runs the company, so maybe he would know. I don't know. Who knows? James M coming in again. Many issues in the world, but looking forward to a positive show for sure. Let's do that. Want to see Basher watch his day. Hey, let's do that for James because he's beautiful, man. And he's just a wonderful guy. I don't think we talked about politics once. You know why? Or ugly things once when we had our wonderful dinner filled with poyek. I don't know why. I think we just loved so many things. We talked about watches and music and movies. We talked about all the things that are thrilling and enrich our lives. Nothing that detracts from our world. And that's what we need more of. Or more liquor. Let's give him a super schmackamagob for that. Let's go kazoos. Thank you, James M. Yeah, let's just talk about nice things. Hey, Bashers, you heard what he said, right? Basherdirk@gmail.com. That's Basherdirk@gmail.com. For all of send some watches. What am I wearing today? I am wearing one of my weekenders, the one with Snoopy in a van. That's what I'm wearing tonight because I wore this today. And I switched it to this hand because I wear my watch on my right hand because I'm left-handed. But for those of you, and somebody said, hey, I want more time on the Speedmaster. Okay, well, here you go. Let's open it up. Ready? Let's do this. I love this. Ready? And I'm going to wind it while we talk. Why not? Because I haven't worn it in a couple of days, and it's manual wind. So, oh, no, look at that. Oh, my God, the time is correct. Omega. Yeah, ready? It's a great sound. It's really one of my favorite sounds for winding. It's really quite beautiful. Okay, that one goes right here. Right, snick and a snap. There you go. Yeah, let's do some watches. Let's do some kitty cats. Let's do some doggy dogs. And hey, Carolyn, can I show that cute picture you sent me? Can I do that? I'm gonna pull it up now. This is a road trip with Carolyn and her beautiful baby William. I would like to show that elsewhere. I'd like to show that in a different way. Let me see. Opens with quick look. Will that work? That's interesting. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to email this to myself because it's not opening the way I want it to open. It's opening with like our text messages. Oh, Macintosh, get your shit together. Basherdirk. Basherdirk@gmail.com. There you go. This way I can show it. Hi. I want to let me send. Let me send it. Great. Let's cancel that. Let's send this off. Boom. Okay, great. I'm going to pull this up now because why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I? It's a great shot. And you can't see Carolyn really in it, but William is reclining upon her. And they're having a road trip. And isn't that so very, very nice? Where'd it go? I sent it to Basherdirk it's going to be in Basherdirk@gmail. Oh, there you go. Hold on. One moment, please, for an operator that can assist you. Oh, good. You guys are a lot of them. They're all coming in. Okay, here we go. Let's get to beautiful, sweet William. They're having a road trip because he's not been feeling great. So she took him on an adventure of all their favorite places together. Look at him. He's having a snooze on our number one later Basher lady. Look at beautiful William. He's such a beauty. Give him a big kissy sloppy wet kiss for all of the Bashers. We love you so much, and thank you, Carolyn, for that. Thank you for sharing that with me. Hope you don't mind that I shared it because I just thought it gave me she sent it to me early this morning, and I was so happy to receive that from her because I was having a rough morning, and seeing a great puppy dog makes me happy. Does it make you happy too? Does it make you happy too? Where are we now? Hey, Kevin Landon. one of the nicest people in the whole wide world, upvoted number 5 today for live bashing. Hope all is well with Dirk and the Bashers as we prepare for that is the blizzard of 20. Yes. I have to make some preparations here because we are supposed to get a foot of snow. That is 12 inches. I don't know what that is in centimeters. I have no idea. Is that like 30 something centimeters? Supposed to get a very big storm this weekend. So, Bubble, the cat that Rose and I have adopted, the stray guy, he's outside. Oh, it's something's falling from the sky right now. Oh, I'm looking on the cameras. I have to create because he roams in between the buildings, like the back of Rose's, my building, to the backs of the buildings behind us, in New York style. And he's got 2 heated houses on her deck, but he goes across the roof and he goes over the fences and things. And as it gets really super duper snowy, I really want to create a compound for him so he doesn't have to really worry about the snow. And he likes to run away when people are present. So I'm trying to figure out what the best route is on how to create an environment with like he has a compound of 2 heated homes. I have to make sure they're not on the floor because he needs to be off the floor because there's going to be a ton of snow and it's going to be pretty hard for me to figure out. But I do have a beautiful patio set outside that I built for her this summer. And I'm thinking about figuring out a way to turn that into the cat compound just so, because, it's going to be many days. Once you get a foot of snow in New York City, it takes forever for it to, 1, melt, and 2, to create a pathway for him to, a superhighway for cats. So I'm going to have to figure that out. And that's not going to be fun. We can never eliminate resistance. It will never go away. But we can outsmart it. And we can enlist allies that are as powerful as it is, says Sir Julian. Julian, can I ask you a question? Did I get a gallery from you today? Listen, I love you, man, and I love your adages, but I love your art, and so does everybody else. And we haven't had any in a couple of days, and it'll make me super happy, and I won't have to think about dragons and all those kinds of things. I don't know what's going on. If it's too much trouble, I get it because you've given us so very much as it is. But I've said it. There you are. Cruising by to upvote. Have a great show, everyone. The incomparable Mimi. Mimi sent me some funny. Can I share these, Meme? Can I? I can, right? Would that be okay if I did that? Oh, actually, she did it on Facebook. I can't. I thought they were on text. She was a publicist for Geffen Records when Nirvana changed the world. And she wrote these like notes to promo people and stuff. Hey, that band Nirvana, their independent record Bleach did really well. I think they've got a single called Smells Like Teen Spirit and seems like the kids like it. And then she wrote this. She wrote, this might change the landscape of music. This is before anybody knew that was going to happen. And I just read that she said that. This was a memo she wrote in, what was that, 91? I was like, meme. My God, how did you know such a thing? Absolutely incredible. And of course they did. She knew. She knew. Good must always defeat evil. It must. And eventually it will. I have to have faith in that because we have been given very few free passes on this sojourn. It has been a rocky, rocky road filled with just despicable humans. Despicable. Hey, La Flick Chick. I don't have my pick. Oh, that's right. Those guys don't use picks, right? Ready? LA Flick Chick. How are you? How did your meeting go? Dirk, hope everything went smoothly. It just went. She became a superstar on the show last night by being super interactive, and she wrote me a heartbreaking email last night, and I cried because, Dirk's a crier. Dirk gets emotional. But it was about her beautiful Minnie, her ginger cat that tried to save her life. I mean, this story was, I'm not going to get into your personal story, but she told me a story about how she kind of fell ill and how her cat tried to find Hope for her, and wound up getting bitten by a snake. Now I don't know where she lives, but the rattlesnakes, fuck rattlesnakes, man. I would never, ever, ever. I'll tell you a funny story. The lead guitar player, my co-conspirator in my band Hitman, Jimmy, out in he lives out in Los Angeles. He bought a house up in Joshua Tree, and he was going to move there. And he got out there, and it was like coyotes and rattlesnakes everywhere. And he just instantly put the house back on the market. He's like, fuck this, I can't live here. And I was like, hell no. Rattlesnakes? And he's got, he's got pets. I mean, it's too scary. And I always thought, like, you see these videos of cats outsmarting cobras and how they're quicker. I mean, it can happen. And I just don't like, it's like, forgive me, Australia. And Melly C will attest to this. I'm sure she's seen a lot of it because she lived in Oz for a really long time. When I hear about all the things that can kill you down there, I'm like, wow, how does everybody, well, obviously they've got coping skills and whatever that they need to do down there, but it's a dangerous place. I think it's technically the most dangerous place to humans in the world because there's so many natural predators that come after us. But I would, me, I'm like, I could look to see if there's a snake or whatever you guys have down there, but they have to think about other things like, your cat. And I don't let cats out, and the Flick chick didn't let her cat out. Her cat figured out a way to get out of the house to help her mommy. It was a heartbreaking story. Oh, is that a picture of you? Oh my God. And she's beautiful too. Holy crap. Look at that. And she's beautiful. She's got bongos. Ooh. You're a great addition to the show. Franco Fiore, please upvote. Grazie mille, signore. Upvote for the show if you can. It makes a world of difference. You have no idea. And I love the show. I don't want it to go down the tubes. We're all rooting for Dirk. Hope it was a better day. Thank you. Never give up. No, we're not giving up. Never give in. Never surrender. What movie is that from? It's one of my favorite movies of all time. One of the funniest movies. And I just mentioned Jim Bucky, who's in it. He's an extra in Galaxy Quest. I'm a Star Trek fan. So to see it spoofed in such an intelligent way, Tim Allen, Sigourney Weaver, I mean, Alan fucking Rickman. Genius. One of the greatest lines. Where are you going? To see if there's a pub. It's just the greatest thing ever. If you haven't seen Galaxy Quest and you really just want to laugh down, pee in your pants kind of movie, it's so fun. It's really, really the Mac guy, the guy that was engaged to Drew Barrymore. I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but he was the Mac versus PC guy. He had a bit of a career for like 5 minutes. He was in a lot of stuff. And then I don't know what happened. The Oscar nominations came out today. We could talk about that. Does anybody give a shit? I haven't seen any of these movies. I saw Frankenstein. I saw Frankenstein. Levine. This Sinners movie got more nominations than any film in film history, which I need to see this film now. Obviously this is great. I told you, one battle after another. 3 attempts at me caring. 3 attempts at me absolutely not interested. Movie opens up with like Sean Penn getting a gun put in his face, and then his female aggressor makes him get an erection. What is that? What is that? What is that? I didn't like that. And then I didn't care about anybody. I thought that they were all fucked up bad people. And like first I got like maybe 20 minutes. Then I think I got maybe a total of like 45, 50 minutes in. I was like, this is just not grabbing me. I can't, it's not Succession where I don't like anyone yet the story's grabbing me. That's like, I didn't care about anybody or anything in that movie. And I love P.T. Anderson. Love P.T. Anderson. I think he is one of the greatest filmmakers ever. The maestro, the master. Wow. I mean, that movie was just unfreaking believable. Boogie Nights, one of my favorites. Thank you, Nick, very much. Dave Fitzsimons, whoop whoop, let's bash, let's do it. Vasilios from Greece is here. Hello, Vasilios. Hello, hello. Great to have you live on the show. And the beautiful Martin Bronson, the king of the photo. Knock. Handsome Joe. Handsome Joe. If you don't know who Joe LaFaro is, he's Handsome Joe. And he's a doctor, and he's suave and elegant, and he wears beautiful timepieces. But most of all, he's always impeccably dressed. Tilly walked nighttime wheeze. I'm now in bed, earbuds in. Tilly already snoring and racking up way too much room at the foot of my bed. And you love every single second of it, Mr. Brooker. Steve Zaliski, good evening, Dirk, and all the Basher shit. I'm not quite ready. You're early. Well, I'm late. I'm late early. I'm early late. I did this show. Like, listen, I wasn't going to make 5:05, which is my normal time, 5:05 Eastern Standard Time. So for the Europeans, it's either 10:05 or 11:05, which is my regular. I started doing 6:05 because I've had all this shit going on, and I just have not physically been in my studio and able to do this. But I didn't want to do that today because I got home at a reasonable clip. But you know what? I had to go shut my brain off like I did yesterday. I needed to come home. I made bagels and over easy eggs. Paul and I sat and watched one episode of What's My Line, some of the hearing today, and I just went and I face planted for 2 hours because my brain needed to shut off. Just needed to. So yeah, I'm late early. This show starts at 5:05 Eastern Standard Time, and it will remain as its official time. It's just that, you know, life gets in the way sometimes, and there's not much I can do. Hey, the incomparable Tracy Ferris. Hey, New Yorkers. Heard you're getting 18. Now it's 18 inches. Oh, boy. I don't know where you are in the world. Beautiful Tracy Ferris. Ladies of the Bash. That is who they are. With them in our presence, you know we'll get far. What would we do without the ladies of the Bash? What would we do? Jordan, yeah, Jim Jordan. Douche. That guy is a cunt. Ugh. Wow, you arrogant prick. He's the guy that you throw a drink in. Girls definitely threw drinks in that guy's face in a bar. Ladies, excuse me. Ladies threw it. They definitely did, because he's just such an arrogant prick. And his face, he just looks like a bucket head. But every single time somebody says something, he's like, object, because somebody quoted him, something he actually said. And anyway, I don't want to. James M doesn't want me to go there, so I won't. Hey, Dirk, and hello, Bashes. Wanted to thank everyone for the huge warm. You're so very welcome, La Flick Chick. La Flick Chick. I'm gonna. I already got the song in my head. I got to work on it. And it's got to be like La Flick Chick. La Flick Chick, but I need to have those disco strings, which are hard to figure out how to do. Senator Jim Jordan, non-lawyer who heads Senate Justice Committee. Yeah, he is. He's a douche-tard, as we like to say in Queens. What a douche-tard. It's okay. No one panic. I'm settled in. Yay, Steve. We're happy that you're here and you're settled in. And Mr. Brooker, we were worried. The Flick Chick, Panacea, that's a 50-point vocabulary word. My nickname when I was a kid was Dirktionary. The guys in the band used to say, and I'll tell you how it happened. Listen, I was I love the language. That's why I wish I was so my Italian vocabulary is excellent. Like the words, I know them all. It's just the practice. Like I've been studying Italian and I live with an Italian, all the things Italian. You guys know that. La Flick Chick doesn't know. But I practice Italian every single day, and you know, I'm pretty good at it, except when I'm like in Italy and I'm faced with a person who starts spewing Italian. And I don't know if you heard, but they found this incredible 2,000-year-old ruin in Italy, in the town that, you know, is of our desire. And that's going to cause a whole hell of a lot. It turns out UNESCO is involved now because they've been looking for this thing for so damn long. I'm gonna pull it up. I'll show it to you. It's crazy. And it's so funny because right before we left to come home, we were staying in an Airbnb and they didn't have a washer and dryer. Oh, they did. They totally did. They did. They didn't have a dryer, but I needed a dryer because nobody in Italy has dryers. They hang it on the wash line. Um, I'm going to show you what happened. Okay, ready for this? Is that? Okay, here it is. I'm going to pull it up. So yeah. So anyway, so when I first joined the band, our very first gig, the very first gig. I'm not kidding. We didn't play any shitty little clubs. First gig we ever played was with Stryper, the Christian heavy metal band, and we played at Nassau Community College for like a couple of thousand people. That was our very first gig, and that was a long time ago. That was no September 11th. Oh no, it was November 11th, 1985. And I said, "Oh my God, can you believe that's what an auspicious first gig?" And then the guys in my band looked at me like, Mike, my bass player, goes, "What are you, a fucking Dirktionary? Fucking what does that mean?" I was the pride of Mrs. Vecchio's class. But I really I love words. I love words. And you listen to Julian. I mean, isn't that spellbinding? See, there's an old show that Paul and I are obsessed with. It's called What's My Line? And it's from the 50s and 60s. And it's in black and white. Machine would love it. And the host is John Charles Daly, and he's this very rather unassuming gentleman with the most proficiency you've ever heard of the English language. To hear him speak while he orates the show, he's the host of the show. It's just like spellbinding to hear someone speak like that. Wow, there's nothing more beautiful. And I wish I could one of these days in Italy. I'll finally when I finally I need people to speak slower than they do. And that's my big problem. If they speak slowly, I've got it. But if they speak like conversationally, like really fast, that's when I lose my mind. And I feel like I'm out of my head. So this is what happened in Fano. This is what's happening. So day before yesterday is the monumental Roman basilica identified as the long lost work by Vitruvius. It's the first physical building to be attributed to Rome's father of architecture. And this is the excavation of the ancient Roman basilica in Fano, in Italy, in Le Marche. And the remains of a 2,000-year-old basilica has emerged in the center of Fano, and with it, a tantalizing connection to one of ancient Rome's master builders, Vitruvius. The structure was discovered during redevelopment works on the Piazza Andrea Costa in the heart of Fano, and it is laid out in a rectangular bordered by icons, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this particular street that it's on is, I was just used the laundromat because I needed the dryer just the day before we left. And it's the kind of on the weekend there's a big market and that's part of it, but it is the daily place to go get bread, fish, vegetables. It's a big open air market street in this, not in the, it's in the center-ish of town. And right underneath the street a guy was digging up the street, and I don't know why they never found this before. And he was working for like the cable company, and he was digging and he found a column. So this is what this thing looked like. Let me go find another. Let me go to news. Yeah, and here we'll see this. Okay. So yeah, this is look at this. They found the columns. Isn't that incredible? I don't know what it's going to do for the town. I hope it's going to become a UNESCO World Heritage Site. That's the street right there. Isn't that crazy? That's the street. I've been down that road a trillion times. And this is Andrea Costa. Corso, Andrea Costa. And look, so that's the street, right? You can see that's where the sidewalk is on the left. Look at them. This is Italy. They're protecting the beautiful alberi, the trees. And then you see not that far underneath the street is the remnants of the basilica. I mean, it's not that deep. How come nobody found this before? And they've been looking for this place because it's in all the books about Vitruvius. It's all, they've been looking for the very first thing he ever built, which is this basilica. Isn't that crazy? This discovery happened. Let's see. Come on. The discovery happened during urban redevelopment on the piazza. It's not a piazza, it's a corso. Andrea Costa in the heart of Fano. As layers of modern paving were peeled back, a massive. So who laid that stuff there? Like fiber, because there's Roman shit everywhere in Italy. Began to emerge. The scale was immediately impressive. Archaeologists uncovered a rectangular footprint bordered by magnificent columns. The measurements were staggering. So it's going to make a big deal. What do you think now, Ush? It's incredible. Yeah, they've been talking about this building for that's the Vitruvius Basilica at Fano. Isn't that crazy? In our little town, there's the Vitruvian Man, of course. Amazing stuff. Amazing, right? Yeah, there he is. Well, sort of, I guess, but a fantastic thing, right? How interesting that happened in our little crazy town. In our crazy town, you like that? It's already my town, you know. It's already my town. Kevin Landon said, "Things that money cannot buy: class." Things that money cannot buy: class, honor, integrity, loyalty, and friendship. Amen, brother. Amen. The prayers work. There's only like, I don't know all of them. There's this. Does that do anything? Or you have to do both of them, right? And that's disco lights or something, right? What happens when you do that? Yeah, that's like disco. That'll work for the La Flick Chick song. But yeah, that's very true. Money cannot buy class, honor, integrity, loyalty, and friendship. No, it definitely cannot. Yeah. Yeah. It's a virtue and never a crime. What is that guy? There's a great band out there called The Divine Comedy. Neil Hannon. He's a Northern Irish genius. And he's got a great and it's never a it's always a pleasure and never a chore. And you're never quite sure what you're doing it for. The right reasons. Beautiful stuff. Drooby doo. I see you. Thank you for that. You know, Kay makes me so happy. I know Kay gets to make you happy in the real, but she made everybody really happy, especially welcoming, La Flick Chick last night, because we didn't know her. Now she knows everything, and she's got a very similar ginger story, and her beautiful ginger helped to save her life. You know, the weather is wild here today. High winds and heavy rain. It's raining now. I can see it's raining here in the New York metropolitan area. It's warm today. It was like 48 degrees. It was warm. I didn't even wear a hat for the first time ever, and my hair is like, it's all cuckoo because I got wind in my hair. Shifting and drifting. Melly, also very heavy rain in the works. I don't know what that means. The Worcestershire. Lots of flooded roads. Did anybody see what happened in Sicily? How about that shit? Let me show you that. And I think I got problems, right? Let's go. I'm gonna show you this shit. Ready for this? Watch this. Ready? Wait to see this stuff. This happened in Sicily yesterday. Where is it? Chrome tab. Here it is. Look at this stuff. 30-foot waves. That's not that restaurant is, look at this. Look at this stuff that happened here. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Look at this shit. In Palermo. And a flood like that, it doesn't just affect the streets and your homes and stuff. You got to think about all the birds and all the wildlife and all the things that are affected by this. It's just absolutely, so say a prayer for all that, man. It's rough. Weather has a big impact on our beautiful planet and our beautiful friends, our furry friends. Yes. I asked for forgiveness instead of permission. So yeah. So thanks, honey pie. Drooby. Say a prayer for all the fur babies. It's going to be a rough 24 to 48 hours in the upper Midwest. Our high tomorrow is -9 with wind chills. Oh man. Yeah, true. I know what you must go through up there. It's like, we think it's cold here, but we're getting, now it's 18 inches. Tracy Ferris just said maybe 18 inches. So it's terrible. Hold on. I just realized how bad my beard looks. Better, right? This side of my beard grows faster than the other side. It's very weird. I get lopsided. Yeah. So yes, say a prayer, and I will. I'll light a candle for everybody. I will, and you know I will. Rufus and I have a friend who named her puppy Rolex. Why? Because he's a watchdog. Look at that, and she's beautiful. Look at that. I don't know what she looked like. Look at that. She's gorgeous. Same here, Nick. I slept downstairs last night as the wind was howling, and I was a little frightened. Could hear the roof tiles lifting. Oh Jesus Christ, crikey, Melly. And what were Mork and Mindy doing? Were they upset? Were they scared? I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. Stay safe, says Mr. Brooker. Hey, Nick Brooker, have you ever dove? I don't like saying dived. It sounds wrong to me. Have you ever divin? Have you ever dove during a storm? And like, I'm curious as to what the ocean or what the body of water is like underneath. Is it in turmoil or is it safe down there while the atmosphere is the thing that's controlling all the nastiness above? Is it almost like a respite? I'm curious, I'm curious. Drooby Doo, my pears are with you. And that rhymes. I lived the farm life in Minnesota. She did, because she's lived everywhere, which is absolutely crazy. She really has. She's lived everywhere. Thanks. Well done, Nick. I thank God I work from home. Me too. I'm glad you work from home. And Nick Brooker says, yep, WFH2, Melly. Yeah, please. Yes, working from home is great when the weather is crap. Plus, I'm not really a pep. I don't know what that means, but I'll take your word for it. I'm grateful for PO. You guys are using like acronyms on me that I don't know. Come on, British folks. We don't know what that means, Educate us, will you? We took your language and we fucked it up. Second go at baking. Hey, Ray, just popped it in the oven just at start of show. Brown soda with raisins, 20 minutes to go. Listen, you made brown soda. I never make brown soda. I've done 50-50. I do like to put raisins and currants in my soda bread. However, my elder sister hates, well, she's allergic to raisins. It's not, she doesn't like them. She's allergic to them. I do like it. And I would, you know what? I'm really thinking with a couple of lions. Oh, Jesus. I think I'm going to make a couple of loaves of soda bread. After the show, I might go to the shops and get some currants so I can make a variety of soda breads. And I got some lovely Irish flour, very soft Irish flour. It's gorgeous. It's only gorgeous. And maybe I'll bake a couple of sodies because for the winter, and some gorgeous Irish butter left out on the countertop for spreadability and deliciousness with a cup of tea. Crikey, Ray, that's late day for the baking. I like to bake late at night. I was bored and hungry. Well, bake away. I still can't see. Wait a second. Why is La Flick Chick? You guys can't see her. Is that true? Maybe it's a security setting that you have in place. I'm having a beautiful Drooby Doo coffee in my Joe LaFaro glass. Tomorrow I'll be drinking on my incredible Riedels from Scarly Love. They call him Scarly Love. Because I'm just blessed by the riches of the Bashers. You guys have sent me so many beautiful gifts over the years, and gifts. So all right, I got to go through some shit. I just really need to stop fucking worrying about me and start worrying about everybody else. And I do, but I get so bored and so sick of my shit. It's so fucking boring, and I just, I can't wait till it's not a thing and I can focus my energies on more important things in our lives, like visiting with friends and having the ability to, spread the good word of the Bashers. Galaxy Quest's the best, isn't it? Galaxy Quest. Rufus Shell, La Flick Chick. It was a crazy story. I didn't believe it until I saw what happened. I'm so sorry, you guys. And I know you guys are beautiful friends, and thank you, Rufus. Thank you, Rufus, for bringing La Flick Chick to our show. It's wonderful to have you. I must be dreaming. Yep, I still shake out of my shoes before I put them on my feet. Red backs and funnel webs can kill you in minutes. What the is that? Red backs and funnel webs? What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means in this language. Is that Aussie speak? Redbacks and funnel webs. I'm going to look this up right now. Redbacks and funnel webs. Are they spiders? Oh, shit. Fuck, they're spiders. Oh, Melly. Look at this crap. See, I'm like afraid. I'm afraid of, oh my God, what's this? Sydney funnel web spiders. Oh, look at that thing. Oh, they are scary. Look at this shit. Look at that's male and that's female. Oh, how interesting is that? Oh, yeah, they do look different. Oh, wow. Look, she's much bigger. Wow. And what's the redbacks? Hold on. Sydney funnel web spider. Let's see. Okay, let me get rid of this thing. And this is a redback. Look at the size of this thing. Holy macaroni. Wow. Oh, look at that. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, here we go. Let's look at this thing. Wow, that's just the greatest image to look at. I can't even read it. It's so crap. Let me see if I can get out of here. I'll find another. Oh, there it is. I blow this up. Okay, I blow this up. Oh, it's going to be another page. Okay, I got to switch pages. Okay. One moment, please, for an operator who can assist you. There it is. Say, healthy recipe, spider safety guide, know what's dangerous, deadly, redback, funnel web, and whitetail, toxic, wolf, mouse, black spider, black house spider, low risk, St. Andrew's cross, trapdoor huntsman, garden orb weaver, stay, look at that. And here's these nasty things. Let's blow this up. Okay. That's the redback. Prefers dry and sheltered areas under houses, toilets, garages. Rubbish areas may or may not have red mark, may or may not. Male funnel web, female funnel web. Wow, she's huge. Favors moist, dark areas. Spur on second pair of legs, active during late summer and autumn. Whitetail, cigar-shaped body found under bark of trees. Litter, crevices outside and moist areas. Oh my God, Melly C just started a whole. Ah! 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 No retreat, no surrender. Galaxy Quest, you guys got it right off the bat. Hey, Nick, crewman number 5, Justin Long. That's exactly who I was thinking of. Yeah. Why I couldn't remember his name? I don't know, because I'm old. Was not impressed with one battle after another. You're right. I couldn't get through it. Like I tried because Ush said we don't agree on movies anyway, and that's fine. A couple we do. Couple we really do, and a couple, and most we don't. But he didn't like it, and then he watched it again, and he liked it. And he's such a Paul Tom. He's, he's a much bigger fan. Like I'm not the biggest fan of There Will Be Blood either, and I'm not a fan of No Country for Old Men. I know that that's the Coen brothers, but Daniel Day-Lewis is unbelievable. Dirk, how do you rate The Jungle Book? How does anybody rate The Jungle Book? It's genius, of course. Who doesn't love The Jungle Book? Who are you talking to? Alan Rickman. What I can't do his voice. No one can. And I watched a tribute by a bunch of actors after he died. And Emma Thompson, who was a very good friend of his, she gave the most poignant speech, and it was not written. It was all extemporaneous. First of all, who doesn't love Emma Thompson? Oh my God. Not only is she a brilliant actress, she's funny and she's naughty and everything about her is brilliant. I adore her. Who doesn't adore Emma Thompson? And she told the most marvelous stories about Alan Rickman, what an incredibly giving, wonderful, caring person he was and how he helped so many people, like all these things that people don't know, It's incredible. LaFlick just says, I do, right? I just couldn't get into that new P.T. Anderson flick either. I just couldn't do it. Robin's Bird. Okay, you're back. Now we got to get Jocelyn back on the show because I miss her. She's just, and you know, she smells good because of her beautiful fragrances and her expertise and all those things. Robbinsburg, we love you. Hope you're all well. We're hanging in there because we're together. So happy together. If I should call you up, invest a bash. Why does my iPad insist on changing what I type? I hate spell check. I hate spell check. You love it already. Tomorrow and tonight, they should have hired Indiana Jones. A word nerd. I love that. I'm a total word nerd. I love the origin of languages, root words, suffix. I know etymology of language and words. It's like, where does it come from? The Latin, you know, for quest of fire. Yeah, it's fascinating, like where language comes from. Neat. It is. It's fun. It's fascinating. Nothing like reading about a major discovery on Earth and history next to an ad for Sephora. I know. What can you do? Tell it, Kevin. That's right. Kevin tells it like it is. Ray says, left side of my face, beard grows quicker. Your aorta is the reason. Is that right? Is that right? And it's true. I don't know about my hair. My hair grows like a weed. You guys saw I had a crew cut 2 months ago, like a complete crew cut, you know, to dispel all those guys on the franchise club that swear I have hair plugs, which listen, it's amusing to me. It's like my hair grows so freaking fast. It's insane. But look how insanely gray I am right now. It's crazy, but stress will do it. Yes, Eminem, I slept on the sofa in front of the fire. Yes. At least you were all together. Dived is right. I don't like it. And yes, I dived. Oh, God, I don't like it. I like dove. I dove into the ocean. I dived into the ocean. That sounds so wrong to me. And yes, dived under a storm. Safer, deeper. Can see the rain beating the surface and the wind affecting the sea. That's fascinating to me. Dived. I had heard tell that dived was the correct way to say it, but it's like I don't like it. Dived, like, oh yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I object. Dove is American. Wow. Okay. Very good. Dove is American. Is that right? Dived. I don't like it. Oh yeah. We went for. She dived into the ocean. She dived. I did like blessed. I say blessed. Unless I'm saying he blessed her. I wouldn't say he blessed her, but I'm going to Milwaukee tomorrow, and I cannot believe the temperatures I'm seeing on the weather apps. Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Dana Vinay. How are you, darling? She got a hold of me kind of late last night and said, like, meet me at my hotel. She's in New York, and I didn't know, but I was prepping for today, which was not fun, of course. I would have loved to have seen my girl. But you go into Milwaukee tomorrow. Okay. Well, I miss you, my love. Maybe I'll give you a shout after the show. We'll talk. Raisins are the devil's food. Oh, you don't like raisins either, right? I love raisins. I love them. I don't like prunes. And aren't they all like dried plums, dried fruit? Interested in what Nick has to say, but I've dived loads in tropical storms in Asia and would never know once you're under. Okay, it's actually lovely surfacing in the rain. I bet it is. Yeah, I would love to have had dived. Recently discovered the joy and bliss of grilling waffles with curry. Well, I mean, Kevin Landon, what does that mean? Here's what I do, how I do my waffles. So you make your waffles, right? If you're going to make them from scratch, I use buttermilk because I just think it tastes better. And I put a little extra salt in mine just because I like flavor. I'm not a sociopath. And then when they're done, then I give them a nice little shellacking of the Kerrygold. And then I take perfectly fried over easy eggs and I put them on top. And it is divine. And you cut it all up. And the guys in my band remember because the first time we ever went to a diner, that's what I ordered. Because, I've been a vegetarian for forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And they were all getting it. And then I remember I threw a hissy fit because we were in Huntington, Long Island. And this is the day I met them. And they were like, hey, you want to join the band? And I was like, sure. there was a lobster tank in the diner, and I went up, and I'm not an activist. I'm not, but there's a couple of things that I don't particularly care for. I don't care for like death warrant lobster tanks. I think it's cruel. I don't like cruelty on any level. Caged anyone is not good. So I went up to the guy and I had a conversation with him, and I was a very young person. I was 18 or 19 years old, and I convinced that guy to take the lobsters in his tank and take it off his menu, and he did, because I said, you can take them to Long Island and set them free because there's crabs out in Long Island. It's on the way to Maine and all that stuff. And he said, I got to thinking, and he goes, I talked to some people and I did some research, and he goes, and you know what, I can't in good conscience do it anymore. And I was like, that's amazing. And they got rid of the tank forevermore. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you did. Thank you so much, dear Julian. I can't see her either. We'll have to get to the bottom of that. I can't see her chat comments either. Either, neither, neither. Let's call the whole thing off. Hey, LaFlick chick, it might be a setting on your thing. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Why people can't see a person's chat on my live YouTube stream. Let's see what the variables are. People can't see a user's live chat message on YouTube streams because the streamer or the moderator has hidden that user's channel. Well, I certainly did not. Put them in a timeout or pause, or the user themselves has blocked the streamer to know, with the most common reason being the creator being to hide inappropriate or spam messages to keep the stream safe. No, I certainly did not. But what I can do, and I will do at this moment, is go to YouTube. I will go to my YouTube channel, and I will see if there is a reason in my YouTube studio. Bear with me for a second because I want to get to the bottom of that. Community, right? Settings, permissions, community moderation. That's what I need. Okay, moderation. Who can post? Question. Have you not subscribed to the channel yet? Post in your community. Who can post? It says subscribers. You can't change the setting because viewer posts are. You can't change the setting because viewer posts are turned off. I don't know what that means. Blocked words. No, I got rid of the whole block thing. Most of it, not all. Comments on new videos and posts. Messages in your live. Yeah, I have no moderation. No, I have none. I have none on here. So who can post? Post in your community. Subscribers can post. Okay. So it's not on my end. It's not on my end. So can you check yours? The new Omega Seamaster in all white bezel rubber strap looks terrible. Did that happen? Hold on. Did they drop another watch and I didn't know because I was in court all day? Omega watches. Let's go to Omega. 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 Da, da, da. Oh, God. The new seam. Oh, fuck. Oh, oh my God, Mart. Ugh. Who did it and ran? Ugh. That's oh no. Oh no. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh God, that's okay. It the Milano Cortina 2026. Is this what it looks like? I don't like that. I mean, this looks like something like Ivana Trump would wear in the 1980s when she went to Stad. So without the Donald, of course. Maybe take Italian Lover. Maybe she go there because, she was very European and she'd like to go maybe stay in Stad or, she'd wear a watch like that, of course, with diamonds all over it. And then she'd meet Jean-Louis or Franco, or Jean-Luc. Gianluca. Yeah, I don't like that thing at all. That is, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm so with you. Blah. It's weird. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Can only see the flick chick when Dirk pops her post in the main screen. It's got to be on her YouTube settings because it ain't in mine. Oh, you can see her. Wow, same for Tobster. Oh my God, Drew, that sounds unbearable, but I'm a Florida girl. You're a Florida girl. I love Florida girls. I can't either. Okay. I'm with Dana, and they always are trying to sneak raisins into. What about like an oatmeal raisin cookie? Not a thing for you guys? You don't like an oatmeal raisin cookie? Oh, God. I'm not the biggest sweets person. Paul loves a great chocolate chip cookie. I don't care. Dessert just doesn't really interest me. I mean, I'll eat some of it, but I do like an oatmeal raisin cookie. I always say I don't want it, and then when I have it, I go, "This is pretty damn good." I got ditched last night because of the person we will not speak of. Yeah, well, we didn't have plans. I wish we did, but also you sent me a text that I didn't see, and that was my bad. So for sure, I would never blow you off, my love. Listen, if she was single and I was straight, we'd be married right now. Ain't that the truth? Oh, thank you, Dirk. I'm just being honest. Spiders. And the spiders from Oz. No, thanks. Not many redbacks and funnel webs in Somerset, Melly. Definitely not. Ignorance and arrogance are the artisan entrepreneur's indispensable allies. She must be clueless enough to have no idea how difficult her enterprise is going to be. Look at the stuff he says. I know, Nick, it's a habit. I was there for 30 years. Yikes, spiders, Joe. No way. No. Throw another shrimp on the Barbie. Fuck that. I checked and I don't have any blocks or security stuff. I'm not sure why Nick can't see me. I'll get to the bottom of it, LaFlickchick, because I want everybody to be able to read your stuff. Please tell Nick I said hi since he can't see me. LaFlickchick says hi. Don't say moist. Ew. Did I say moist? Oh, did I say it? No, I would never say that. I would never say that it was moist and juicy. You know, I have always hated the word moist, but since it became such a popular thing, I've decided that I don't like the word pus more. Please don't say that. Yikes. Harry Potter. I've never seen any Harry Potter movies. Steve, diving into storms can be lovely, but most diving, the danger is trying to get back up on the boat, moving up and down in the swell. See, I bet that's true. When I first moved to Oz, the house we lived in had an outdoor toilet. I remember sitting on the loo and a funnel web brushing against my buttocks. No, get on a plane and go. No. Got a new fragrance today. Oh, by L'Occitane. Eau de Cèdre from L'Occitane. I used to think it was L'Occitane until they corrected me, but I've got French friends. What does it smell like, Jojo? I want to know all about it. Le Eau de la Cèdre. Let's see. Let's have a look at it because I love my fragrances. Eau de la. I love their soap, man. I'm obsessed with their verbena soap. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Chrome tab, fragrance collection, L'Occitane. Okay, so what is it called? No, I don't want 20% off. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's have a look at it. Okay, $85. Sparkling citruses, spicy fats, and woody notes. Ideal for a city dweller. Look at that. Okay, lemongrass, musk. Okay, nice. Provence. Yeah, Provence has some sick shit. Okay. Oh, that's the different one. Eau de Cèdre. It looks beautiful. Oh, that's the eau de toilette. Okay, is there a? Let's see the other one. Oh, okay. Is it all eau de toilette or does it come in eau de parfum as well, Jojo? Very cool. There used to be a loss. Is L'Occitane still in Grand Central? I was just there today. I went to the Apple store to think about getting my new phone because I have an iPhone 14 and it's time I move up and my phone's paid off. So they'll give me another, they'll give me like $700-800 for a trade-in, which is fine. It's just that it's kind of nice that I have a paid off phone after 36 months. even with the 800 they gave me for this one. I just feel like I feel like you never feel the savings. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? They're like $800 off, but it's like incremental over 36 months. You never really feel that. And they gave me 800. It's a lot. And this phone was more expensive than the new phones. That the price of the iPhone has gone down. It's $1,150 for an iPhone 17 Pro Max with 512, and I have an iPhone 14 with 512 in it. Maybe I have a gig. Oh shit, maybe I do. I don't know. And this thing was 1350 3-4 years ago. Whenever I bought this, 3 years ago. Yeah, it was 3 years ago because I just paid it off. Yeah, I want to join the club. Dana got a brand new phone. You know, okay, so we'll figure it out. Joe, I love L'Occitane. I use the Gold Fleck oil. Everything that they make, their Verbena shower gel is just among some of the greatest shit ever in the whole wide world. Rudyard Kipling is just genius. Dove is dove. That's not dove. It's dove. Dove is a bird. You don't call it a dove, right? Unless you're from the East End, right? Look at that. Look at that. It's a gaggle of doves, right? A reason is just a group that has seen better days. True friendship is not what happens when you are with your friend, but rather what you do when they are not present to defend themselves from others. Indeed. Oh no, Pup is still not doing well. It's been an emotional roller coaster. Pray we don't lose our power here in Tennessee with the ice coming our way. Oh, I thought Pup was doing so much better, Robin's bird. Oh, I guess we hadn't had an update for a while. I thought we sorted that out. Damn it, candles tomorrow. We love you, Robin's bird, and we love Pup, our calendar, beautiful baby. You know? Thanks. I have good hair. They make fun of my hairline. I guess I don't think it's that high. It's the same hairline I've always had, you know. No problem seeing LaFlick Chick. Okay, so it's just some of you. Maybe check all your settings, people. Go to the top of the chats next to the X with those two circles with wine press, and then hit all me, and you will see everything. Look at you. Go to the top of the chat next to the X with those two circles with, oh, look at that. So you guys are not looking at all, you're looking at top comments and not all comments. What is that noise? Is that me? It was me brushing up against the microphone. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I can see the Flick Chicks chat on my Samsung mobile, but not on my Samsung TV. Loaf done, letting it cool, then loads of Kerrygold. The smell. There's nothing more delicious than that. It's another Cortina. Yeah, the other one was beautiful. That I don't like that. That's ugly. Rufus wins the internet today. That's exactly what was happening. I can see her now. Look at that, because Rufus is so smart. So smart. Thank you, Rufus. Rufus! Look at that. There you go. Okay, so my wife, a language teacher, has just told me that dived is the past participle of dive. For example, walk and walked. She also explained the rules of use, but I gave up. Okay, and you guys are, it's the kings, the former queens, the former kings, yeah. So you would write. It just sounds so wrong to me. I hath dived. I dived in the ocean. I think dove is nice. That's good. I don't know. Whatever. Rufus just told me to check if I was subscribed. I'm definitely subscribed. Yeah, okay. Well, Rufus got it now. I just checked my settings. Everything looks legit. You're legit. It was everybody else who wasn't LaFlick Chick. Steven, your wife is right. We can now see you. Yay! I love that that's sorted out. Glad it works, says Rufus. Been asked to design a new watch for my old military colleagues based on the Elliott Brown special projects I designed. So quite exciting. Picked different brand models in the design phase now. Oh, you're going to design a watch? Wow. That's cool, man. I can't wait. Can you share your designs when you can? We'd love to know. We'd like to be in on it, Mr. Brooker. And she says, cheers, Nick. Beautiful. Thank you. 1984 English O-level grade B. So clearly I know. We don't know no one even knows what O-levels means. He finished his O-levels. You always see that, right? He went to university. He went to uni. I call LaFlick Chick Mrs. Murphy because she has the worst luck. I hate that. Oh, we love you, Robin's bird. Come on. I use Verbena soap, shampoo, and conditioner. It's just the most delicious smell in the world, isn't it? He does. Rufus and I have been friends for many, many years. One of the funniest people I know. And interesting, he's seen many Murphy Law moments of mine, yet still puts up with me. Well, because you're wonderful. EDT. Okay, Eau de Toilette. Listen, I'm the big Habit Rouge. My go-to everyday fragrance is Guerlain, and it is Habit Rouge. Hey, give me a second. Okay. Where have my headphones gone? Have they fallen? Where have they gone? Oh, I put them right here on my desk. Okay. So what do I have on the desk? So since we're talking about fragrances, because I love fragrances. So like my Penhaligon's, this is cologne. This is the Quercus, which everybody bought because you got springtime only, though, gentlemen and ladies. It's unisex Quercus by Ben Halligan's. It is strictly Easter time. It is for the spring. Now I've got here two versions of my all-time classic, which is Habit Rouge by Guerlain. It is the thing that makes me insane. I love it. This was I got 2 boxes of this. I went and bought one, and Jocelyn Bittenbender paid me for it because she's a genius and she's a sweetheart. And then Becky Brown. I already killed the Jocelyn Bittenbender one, and this is the Becky Brown one. I mean, both of you lovely this. And this is the one that I got in Fano this year. And the only reason why the box is beat up is because I had to check it. So it got jostled around a bit. So this is the original formula. This is before they changed the formula. And this is the Eau de Toilette, which is the most famous of the Guerlain. And this is the bottle. And I have it out. This is what I got in Fano in September, kids. This, look at that. That's what I did to it already. Can you believe it? That's what I did to it. Now, and this is the Geline Delphine Gelk. This is the Delphine Gelk. See, that's heading south too. This is the newest formulation. This bottle is gorgeous, though. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful. This is the Eau de Parfum, the much higher concentration. But listen, they are different. It is absolutely. They're not flankers, because you know what a flanker would be like. Habit Rouge Extreme. It flanks the flagship. These are the flagship, but they don't make this anymore. I found this in a little apothecary in Fano, which every single time Stephanie Parfums by Stephanie, I always go there, and I found all my M7 there. She doesn't have it anymore. I got shower gel, M7 shower gel. Don't ask. And so I wanted to just at least get one more bottle in my life of this, the Eau de Toilette, which I absolutely love. It is spectacular. It's gorgeous. But this is the original one. This is what started off. That's not real. I put colored water in there. This is the very first bottle of Habit Rouge I ever bought. I still have the bottle. This is and this is Eau de Cologne. This is not even anything, because it's look at that. I bought this in the 80s. So I've had this forever, my original Habit Rouge. And this is the current Delphine Gelk. Beautiful box, gorgeous packaging, great cap, magnetic. Look at that, magnetic cap. It's very, very cool, Habit Rouge. Okay, so the deal is top notes, citrus, just all kinds of stuff going on here. The only thing I would say, this is way more concentrated. And there is agar and oud in here. And this just has a little bit more. Now, I had the cologne, the parfum, and it was way too explosive for me. I couldn't wear it. It was too much. I would take the whole freaking room out. That I did not like the new formulations parfum. I like the Eau de Parfum. And I have not had a chance to smell the Eau de Toilette, but they make a version called, they have several flankers for Habit Rouge. And listen, it's a man's fragrance, but this smells great on anybody because it's just so beautiful. you don't have Habit Rouge in your life, go get some because it's great. And this is the one that you would get nowadays, and it's beautifully done. But there's one out there that I've not yet smelled because it was limited edition, and I went to Europe and I tried to find it everywhere. It's very annoying when I was in the duty freeze, and I went to Guerlain and they were like, "Oh, we don't have anything to sell." I'm like, well, what's it there? They didn't have a bottle. It's called Habit Rouge Privé, and they didn't have it. Habit Rouge, eau de toilette, eau de parfum. Fantastic. Thanks, Jojo. Thanks for getting in. I love to talk a little bit of little fragrance chat. I think so. Oh, you designed that, Elliot Brown. Shut the front door. Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm so late with the Gallery of Bashtards. I said, you designed that watch? What the fuck?
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublimely absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world.
And I share with the world. I need flames. Why don't they have flames? Ray sent this to me at the very end of last night's show while I'm doing the credits because that's how Ray rolls because he's on Ray time. And this is a picture of the man himself looking mighty sexy back in his days, his diving days. Look at this. Look at this fella with his porn stash, 1970s porn stash. look at Ray. Jesus, man. Right. You ride, you. Ray. Amazing, Ray action. That's amazing. I'm just you sent me a video too. Of course, I'm not going to play a video on the show. Watch the entire history of cats. I will. Mr. Brooker, Tilly time. It's Tilly time. Look at our beautiful Tilly time. Oh, look at you, beautiful. Hello, Tilly. Look at you guys all. I noticed that is it England these days that everybody has the cast iron stoves? It looks like people are putting cast iron stoves in their fireplaces. Is it because the chimney man is just not working anymore, or it's just more efficient, or it's less dangerous? I don't know, because I love a great fireplace. I grew up with one, and I love them. So, yeah. Hello, Tilly, baby. Beautiful lady, beautiful lady. Oh, Tilly. You have a great snooze, sweetheart. Amazing. Mr. Randolph. Hey, Dirk. The fashion pic I took back in the day, backless dress, another fashion shot with cigar, me at top of Maine, Takal Temple in Central America, 40 years back before the safety change. It's scary getting down. Last, my high school girlfriend, Kathy, in spring with tree. How wonderful. What a share this is, Bob. Look at this fashion shots. I smell the 80s. Wow. Feel like we're going out to a night at Studio 54. Wow. Wowee. Who's that beautiful? That's your. Oh my goodness gracious. Very Helmut Newton, may I say that? Very Helmut Newton. Wow. Oh, look, that's you at the top. Oh, wow. Yeah, I was in Mexico once, and we were going to go to the ruins, but we didn't. Wow, these are cool. Oh, look at that. That's amazing, Bob. Oh, she's very beautiful. Look at her platinum blonde hair. Thank you for sharing those memories, Bob. That's very sweet of you. And thank you. I love that. One more, Dirk. I worked on as a captain on a boat for decades. This one, though, was mine, the 1966 Chris Craft cruiser. I took it down to Virginia and up to New Jersey, the New Jersey coast, but mostly cruised on Chesapeake. Sorry, let me bring this back because I can sound better. Chesapeake, where I live. I named it Enola Gay before the atomic bomber name was quite as well known. Wow. That's beautiful. Let's share that. What is that snap, crackle, pop sound? No. Usually it's my soda that makes that noise. That was odd. Very strange. That's quite beautiful. What a nice boat. Boating is fun. I enjoy it. I like being on the sea a lot. I've always enjoyed being on the water. Quite beautiful. Thanks, man. Those are great shots. Thank you for sharing those, Bob. Thank you so much. Mr. Brooker. Oh, this is a transporter. Okay, let's see. Is it a video I can play? Let's see. I maybe can. Oh, yeah, it's diving. Okay, I sure can. Oh, my God, Mr. Brooker. Wow. We ready, guys? Oh, my God, it's an airplane. Wow. Wow. Holy smokes. This is legendary, man. Wow. That was insane, Nick. You're a legend, man. An absolute legend. Thanks, buddy. That was so cool. Wow, I'm astonished. Great ad from 1976 from Joe. Oh, these are. Oh. Yeah, I love this. I love this too. I've seen this. I have this in my book. How can a man in a $27,000 suit settle for a $235 watch? This is crazy. The Apollo Soyuz spacesuits, like those for every preceding space mission, were designed especially for the job. Not surprising either. You'd hardly expect to find the equipment for the flight throughout the space in this historic America Russia meeting ready, invented in the shops. Yet, that's how the astronauts found the Omega Speedmaster, their watch. In 1965, NASA picked up the Speedmaster, blah, blah, blah. We all know the rest. But my question is that suit only cost $27,000. Boy, inflation's, they're multi-million dollars now for a spacesuit. But look at that. Look what we got here. Oof, we got the professional right here, right? We got the Mark II right there. Oh no, these aren't. This is the professional, the 125 and the 1300, right? Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Look at that. That's the one. Look at that bracelet. Oh, hummina. A $235 watch. 10 grand now. 10 grand. Speedmaster, the new Speedmaster, it's 10 grand. $10,275 watch. Don't think she can fit in anymore. Oh, Poppy. From the incomparable Mr. Chris Boyd. Look at Poppy. Come on, honey pie. Oh, baby. You're a beautiful baby. Beautiful, beautiful baby. She loves to tear things up, and we love when she does it. But boy, your toy bill must be out of control, Chris Boyd. Hey, Live Flick Chick. She's sending some images. That's so cool. Let's see what they are. Okay. Let's see what she says. She sounds like my kind of gal. Thou shalt not let low vibe and sketchy ass energy penetrate thy aura. Indeed, and amen. And look at this. Hey, look at you. Love Flick Chick. They're very stylish too. Look at her hat and her glasses. You look like you're ready for an afternoon tea dance or somewhere fabulous on a lawn, croquet perhaps. You look like you're summering. Well, you're in Florida, so there you go. That's what you get down there. Thank you. Thanks for sending that. Eminem madness, smoking Mindy madness. Eminem madness, smoking Mindy madness. Yeah, look at the beautiful Mindy. Hello, beautiful lady. We love you. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, baby. She's looking very posy today. Oh, posy and cozy. Oh, you look at her. She's upside down. I used to love to say that when Laverne was. I was like, "You're upside down, my baby." Mm. Mm. She's so kitten-like sometimes, you know. She really is. She's so kitten-like. Such a kitteny baby. Oh, she's doing the stretch with the claws out. The cutest. The absolute cutest. Mork for president. Mork for president. There's your boyfriend, Carolyn. Carolyn Martin. It's her. She loves the Mork. We all love the Mork. Mork became a big superstar. Giant superstar on the show. Mindy was already a superstar. Featured in the December section of the iBashers. We have to get you a pet calendar, Flick Chick. Yes, you're a baby. Cozy baby. I loved taking naps with my dog when she was alive. And Laverne was the best. She would just I would always put a blanket over my legs so she would fall asleep in the crevasse. So I wound up sleeping with my legs spread apart, and I was not allowed to move because she wouldn't. And I obliged because why not? Beautiful Mork. Oh, now she's getting sleepy. You're getting very, very sleepy. Very, very sleepy. Oh, Eminem madness, Morgan Mindy madness, Eminem madness, Morgan Mindy madness, yeah, 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 Morgan Mindy madness, everybody. And our best wishes to the only good things guy. We miss him on the show. He's being a great son, taking care of his parents. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much. We love him and we miss him on the show. Give him a big kiss for us, will you? Mart and Bronson, the king of the forest. There he is. Look at this guy. Is he just too much? You're just too much. You're too damn much. Too damn much. Bronson. He's a Maine Coon. My sister and I were talking on the phone today, and she's like, I think that they can mate with raccoons. I was like, I don't think so. I don't think that's where Maine Coons come from. It was funny though. I didn't know, but I was like, can they? Can cats and raccoons mate? Nah. They definitely can. Is he just ridiculous or what? Just Can I say I've said this before because you had a picture of your sink before. I love your sink. I mean, can I just say that? Look at how cute he is. And he's in a sink. Like I could never, ever. I've never had a cat that liked water. Ever, never, never. But isn't that crazy? I like the design of your kitchen too. And that's it's like I guess here in America we'd call it a farm sink. But I love what is that made out of? It's beautiful. I know we talked about it before. Beautiful. Yes, we love you. Thank you, Martin Bronson. Thank you so much. Steve Zaleski, no date. Who cares? I prefer the no date. I prefer the original. That you know what that's known as? A submariner. That is gorgeous. I mean, listen, you think of a watch, you look up watch in the dictionary, and that's probably what shows up. I think that is the de facto watch. Right? I don't have one, but I love them and I love the no date. And that's the way I used to hate the Cyclops. Now I like it. I like it because my friend Moose has a roulette wheel. Ugh, roulette wheels are sexy. Come on. They are. Roulette wheels are very sexy. He's got some very cool Rolex, my friend Moose. Looking great on the wrist. Yeah, that's proper, man. No date. Who cares? Who cares? I don't care. Do you care? Who cares? I don't care. Who cares? Who cares? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Thank you, Mr. Zaleski. I already already showed that, right? Okay, that was from moi. Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable works of our very own Julian. You didn't get one yesterday, LaFlick Chick. This is Julian. He's our resident photographer. We have many great photographers on the show. He started the ball rolling on opening up the gallery for showing off people's incredible works of art, his photographic art. And it is beautiful. And London is his mistress. You should know. Yeah. You know, I did forget somebody last night. I forgot Bruce, my cat Bruce. And I didn't mean to forget him. It's just that, he was a feral cat that I took in, and I had him for a very long time, but, he never let me touch him. I never held him ever. And whenever I needed, like if he had an eye infection, I would have my vet tech come over here and do it. He would never let, we got him too late off the street. And so I've had 4 tuxedo cats. Glaucus, Murray, Clara, and Bruce. And Laverne was the only non-tuxedo cat I've ever had. Look at this. This looks like an ad for Mercedes. Look at that. Look at the light of that. It's Hollywood. That looks so incredibly fake. And you're such a genius, Julian, because look at that. You actually made that. People Photoshop that shit. Wow. Incredible. Incredibile. Incredibile. Look at that. Look at that thing. Amazing. Wow, that's quite beautiful. Through the glass, through the prism. Amazing. Oh, wow. Look at that coolness. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Oh, look at this new series that Julian has spun upon us. We've never seen this type of work from you, and it is astonishing. Look at that. Who are these mysterious people? I know. Carolyn's like, come on, Julian. We need a gallery show. I don't know. I don't know. I guess he just doesn't want to do it. I don't know why. I don't know what his motivations are or aren't, but it's, he is the artist, so don't question the artist, and I won't. I won't push the matter, but what a treat it would be for not only for the Bashers, but for all of the world, and especially London town. Look at that. This looks like an old tintype or daguerreotype. I love. Mimi gave me this book 100 years ago called Sleeping Beauty, and it was, can I just say it was pictures of dead people, and they used to photograph people, and in the living rooms, and whatever, the parlors of their homes, because that's where they used to view the dead. And it's this creepy book, and the cover was black leather, black velvet. Sorry, crazy stuff. Wow, that is amazing. Look at this, Julian. Astonishment. Wow, these are gorgeous. Wow. Julian's true genius, not only in his eye, but is the textures which floor me, because, I always say, oh, this one's steel and sand, and I can't even imagine how this is all done. He's a genius. Wonderful, incredible Julian. Ladies and gentlemen, Julian's Panel Power says Julian's London exhibition follow the iBashers ball. Hey, I would do it. I would do it. We all just hang out and have a ball. And have a ball, if that's all there is. That would be great. Julian, thank you so much. The incomparable works of our very own Julian, Mr. Julian Huxley, genius photographer, legend on our show. Thank you, Sir Julian, as always. Thank you. And it's a daily thing. He does it all the time. Hey, William, Kobold Soarway Diver. Oh, this is cool. Never heard of this watch. Never saw it. Maybe you diver guys know this is maybe speciality unto your world, your realm. The Kobold Squareway Diver. Very cool looking watch. On a very nice, very attractive NATO, by the way. Looking great. What size is that watch, may I ask of you? All I ask of you. Kobold, beautiful. Roman numerals. It looks like there's some very serious loom on that watch. Gotta say, that is gorgeous, man. Thank you for sharing that. Very cool. Oh, look at that. It's an automatique. Automatique. Wow. It's a big watch because look at the movement. It's deep, way deep in there. Way deep. Beautiful. Thank you so much, William. Cool. I don't know anything about that watch. Looks very cool. Ray. Okay, something we can watch, Ray. Let's see. I have to censor him, because he can be. Let me see this. Oh, he's baking. Let's do it. You never know, because he's a randy boy. He's a randy boy, right? He's look at us. Let's start over there. This is brown bread. Are you doing? You making a loaf? I fashion me bread with me hands, and I tuck it under. I'm so sick of my shit. It's right. Very cool, Ray. God, I want that. I'm gonna make bread tonight. 100% for sure. Thank you. You made me so bread horny. I want it. More bread? Do we get more bread? Oh, look at this. Some pictures now. It looks great. And I like it. I like bread well done too. I like a crispy bread. That looks nice, kid. Oh man, with a cup of tea. Oh, nice cup of Lions. How do you take your tea? I drink mine spot of milk, no sugar. That's how I like my tea. I actually use half and half. I like cream. I don't drink milk ever. But forward. What is this? Is something I can watch? Let's see. Ray. Let's see, is this more bacon? Okay, it's the same one. Okay, you sent it to me twice. Okay, now I know. Ray, enjoyed that. It looks amazing. Hey, this is Lucy sleeping from Dana O'Malley. Oh, Lucy. She's having a snooze. Oh, hello, baby. How is she? Is she like on the top of the couch? God, could she be more comfortable than that? Jesus Christ. Wow. Nick knows the Kobold. Excellent watches. Interesting pilot style. Yeah. Oh, Joe hasn't seen a Kobold in a long time. You guys are well familiar with it. That's good. Lucy. Mwah. Beautiful lady. Thanks, Dana. That's so nice of you. William sent from Carolyn Martin. This is from her William trip, so here's some shots to enjoy. I'm hearing some weird noises. I don't know what it is. Is that wind? Oh, look at William. Beautiful sunset. Whew, who knew that? Look at him. Oh. Are you gonna wow, look at that. Is it a huge van or is it like a mobile home? I'm not sure what it is. Look at you, beautiful baby. Oh, look. Oh, and there's the husband looking very handsome as usual. Oh God, you guys, what a great shot. What are you in, like some kind of Sea World there? Look at the fish down there. What does William think of that? Look at the size of that thing. Holy shit. Oh, what a great shot. Thank you, Carolyn. Oh, and on the beach. I'll never forget when I finally took Dinka to the beach. She was like loving every second of it. And then when she got over to the water, she saw it coming at her and she got wet and she ran away and never went near it again. She was like, I'll stay with you guys. What a shot, Carolyn. What a shot. Wow. Carolyn Martin and William, we love you guys. Big hearts. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. Ray, you got another video for me? What do you got, Ray? Let's see what this is. Is that the same bread one or you got a new bread one? I don't know. Let's see. A new one? Oh, it's the same one. You keep sending me the same video. Okay. Don't want to confuse the audience there. Ray and Carolyn Martin. It's the same one? Oh, no, the same. Oh, there's more. Hold on. And then there's hubby and William on the veranda. You guys are on the beach side, huh? What are you guys having? You having some? Oh, you playing some dice? Having a snack? What are you having there? It looks good. What does that say? Oh, you're playing Yahtzee. I don't know how to play Yahtzee. There's a scorecard involved with that. Look at William. Oh, these are great. Thank you, Carolyn. Beautiful shots. Amazing. Thank you, honey. God bless. William's feeling under the weather, and we want to make sure he feels better. And Carolyn, who means so very much to us. We love you so much. What are you doing, Carolyn Martin, coming in with a hard $49.99 for all the wonderful gallery pictures? Carolyn Martin, big hearts out to you. Thank you so much. That's a gigantic level. Thank you so much for all that you do for all of us, and for the Bashers, a little bit of Leonard Bernstein. That's way too kind of you. Thank you so much, Carolyn. Thank you for that. So let's get back to the chats before we end the show and see what everybody said during the gallery, because that's important to know. That's important to know. Where was I? This was quite a great gallery of Bashers, by the way. Very nice. You want to know what the undertones are of Habit Rouge? Habit Rouge was designed by the House of Guerlain, by I think it's Jean Guerlain in 1965, and it's kind of a complex scent profile. It's got citrus like lemon, orange, bergamot, and verbena. With it's got basil components, and then it's kind of secondary notes of rose, cinnamon, cardamom, carnation, before dying down to a classic leathery vanilla base. But those are all very, very subtle. It's not powdery at all, and but it's fresh, crisp, but it also has elements of oud. There's, like I said, orange, bergamot, lime, tangerine. There's jasmine. There is a patchouli element into it. There's benzoin, amber, leather, and labdanum. Labdanum. I always say that word wrong. Labdanum. And it's I guess you'd call it a citrus leather. The new one is a little bit more vanilla than the old ones are, but it's a beautiful fragrance. I think you'd love it. I swapped my Omega Seamaster for Tudor Pelagos. That's a big move. If he was a bit younger, slimmer, less gray, but he could dive. Oh, God, that is a gorgeous boat. Yeah, it is a beautiful boat. She's in Florida. She would know. Nick, thanks for sharing the video. That was fantastic, right? You're welcome, Carolyn. How many meters deep is that? I would love to know, too. Subs were less than $500 in 1976. Isn't that so stupid? Don't you just want to get in a time machine? I'd go to 57 and I'd buy all the CK2915s and take them home. That's what I'd do, because they're worth $1 trillion now. The current version of Mike Nelson of Sea Hunt fame. 25 meters deep in a quarry in South Wales. Wow. I want to go to Wales. Can you type out that Welsh train station? The craziest word ever invented. Sending our love and best thoughts to Andy. Yes, of course we are, because we love Andy. And he's a great son. Yes, Melly, please send our best wishes from all of us. Bronson. Well done, Nick. It's been a very difficult couple of weeks. It has. Joe says, too cute, sexy watch. I think so, too. Thoughts and prayers for both of you and Melly C and the parents. Dirk, I'm so impressed that you remember all these animals' names. It really shows. I do it every day. I can remember the pets' names. It's the people. I can't remember. Thanks, Robin's Bird. My thoughts and prayers are for you and Pup, of course. Mwah, we love you. Sending big hearts to Pup. And can we figure that out? Send me an email. Give me an actual update so I know exactly what's happening. I care. I want to know. Please. Thank you, honey. Sending Pup our love, Robin's Bird. And so is Joe LaFara, Melly C. Come on, we need a gallery show this year. I know. Thank you, Nick. Thanks, Joe. Stop it. That is the cutest. I know, right? You can't take it. Looking forward to Julian's exhibition in London later this year. Aren't we all? Cool. Isn't that a great looking sink? Isn't that crazy? I know, as if Bronson didn't look so majestic and beautiful yet. I'm like, did you see that sink? At Robin's Bird. I've seen that book. It's pretty creepy. Yeah, Sleeping Beauty. It's nuts. Dirk, if Julian's gallery show is not possible, how about a live streaming of his fantastic efforts? Well, we do it every day. I mean, would he want to participate in such an endeavor? I'm not quite sure. So we would have to ask him. Like I said, if if Christine, his daughter, wanted to get a hold of me, and we could figure out a way to plan an exhibition, I'm sure he has some modicum of fame in London town. He has to. He's a genius. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would go do a weekend event, maybe a Friday or a Saturday night, something like that. And then, I know a lot of bashers would cross the pond, or a lot of you guys are already there. London town, I'm looking for a good excuse. My niece lives in London. I'd love to come see her. I'd love to. London's London. Yeah, exactly. The iBashers ball. I love that. I never thought of that before. I got to come up with a song for that. I'm trying to place these new animal images, learn their names with their faces. Do M and M live together? They do. They do. They're Andy M and Melly C's cats, and they are brother and sister. Panel Power will need a lot of paracetamol, which is Tylenol in America. Julian says Robin's bird. Julian, come on, man. I hope that Pups gets better soon. We all do. Thank you so much, Martin Bronson. Great watch. Loving that. And LaFlick, guess M&M are wombat siblings, womb mates, siblings from the same litter. Isn't that amazing? Cobalt are excellent. I didn't know that. I didn't know about the Cobalt watches. I love tuxedo cats. Stir, you mentioned something about a kitty calendar. Are there any left? Per se, there are. Okay. Send me an email. Send me your address, and I'll mail you out one. Okay. You deserve one because you come on like a house on fire, lady. I say. There's nothing better than coming into contact and meeting the pleasure of a wonderful woman from the South. Yeah. Nick Brooker says, LA Flick Chick, the kitty calendar in England can mean something completely different. Fanar, a kitty calendar. I don't know what that means. Might be spoiled. If you're getting low on calendar, just send la mine. No, because you were on the list. I'm getting to the bottom of that. Forget to add the latest from the dairy department news, Paris Hilton creams and foams. Does she have a product line? What does she do that for? She's so rich. Wow, I was right. What striking photos. I know. Amazing, right? That wasn't a question. I don't know. I just magically. Yeah, it's true. Bravo, says La Flick Chick. Ray. Oh, the butter just melts inside. I can't repeat it. I'm going to make my bread. I'll take pictures and send them to you. I will do that. Indeed. That looks absolutely delicious. Props to the baker. You sent a late entry. Did I close it down? Hold on. You did. I'll pull it up. Oh, hello, baby. Honey Bear, my old love. Oh, gosh, indeed. Yeah, if I'm still live on the show, I'll still do it. I will still show it. Oh, baby. Look at you, baby doll. Oh, we have their memories. Is that enough? I don't know that it is, but it's what we have. That's beautiful, man. Beautiful. Thank you, Rufus. And why not? Late entry is better than no entry at all. No entry at all. Guerlain is solid. Oh, yeah. Guerlain is my shit. My favorite fragrance in the world was M7 by Yves Saint Laurent. And when they stopped making that, I like a lot of stuff. But I only wear a couple. I wear Agua Brava by Puig because my sister brought me a bottle from Spain. I wear that. I wear M7, what I have left of it, and I got some serious Jocelyn action. She's amazing, and Becky Brown, and I got some wonderful contributors to help me in my fragrance journey. I love great fragrances, but my main fragrance is Habit Rouge. But I also love 4711, which is an eau de cologne. It's not even a cologne, and it's a splash. But so many fragrances have stolen it. Quercus is an amalgam of that. It is, Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino is 100 billion% a total ripoff of 4711, just with some pow, because it's a parfum. 4711, they don't make it in anything stronger than Eau de Toilette. If they did, it's been around for like 600 years. It's ancient. It's really ancient, 4711. And I love it. And, everybody on the show knows it. Listen, I wake up every single morning after my shower. And if I shave, which obviously I have to shave certain things, but, I haven't shaved in a while. I always I splash 4711 all over my face every single morning. It wakes me up. I love the way it smells. It's incredible. What a beautiful pup. Indeed. Paris Hilton is competing with the Harry Potter line of foams. I didn't know there was such a thing. Hey, Rufus, $99 super sticker, 99-cent super sticker. I like Old Spice. Sorry, I don't have any in the house right now, but I like it, and I wore it for a while. I don't mind it at all. And you know what? It's a classic. You know what I want to smell, and I haven't smelled in a long time, is British Sterling. Does anybody remember British Sterling? That was big. Aramis I have. I've got Escada. I have a bunch of stuff, but I don't wear them. I wear Habit Rouge. Sex Panther. I think we'll end on that now. Guys, this is a very long show. This is like a 2-hour show, right? Amazing. Thank you so much. What an incredible thing. LaFlick Chick, you're amazing. Everybody, thank you for this incredible gallery. Remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. And remember, if you come in contact with somebody who's not been so nice to you, give them the benefit of the doubt. They deserve it, or they don't. They could be the greatest person in the whole wide world, or maybe they're just a cunt.